We begin with breaking news in New York City. People are on high alert after an explosion rocked this Chelsea neighborhood. A New York counterterrorism official says 25 people have been hurt. A preliminary investigation found the explosion went off in a dumpster on West 23rd Street at 6th Avenue. Police are holding a news conference shortly, and we will bring you a live look of that and right here on News 4. But here is what we know so far. NYPD officers and fire crews are on the scene investigating. You're looking at video from earlier this evening. There's that dumpster we were talking about. The fire department says the blast was reported around 8:30 tonight. The entire area has been shut down. Subway trains have also stopped running near the neighborhood. The NYPD Counterterrorism Division has been tweeting information from the scene. They told New Yorkers, quote, "We ask that you remain vigilant, be aware of your surroundings. If you see something, say something." We will continue to follow this developing story through the night. Again, there is a press conference that should be happening shortly. We will take you to. Stick with us right here on News 4 and on News 4 Wake Up for the latest details on this investigation. You can also find all new developments on our website, WIVB.com. Well, severe storms rolled through western New York this evening, and our News 4 viewers reported on the storm. Kimberly sent us this photo from Limestone. You can see dark storm clouds hovering over the area. The pouring rain caused flooding in parts of Buffalo. The storm also knocked out power to homes in several counties. Once the storm got going, it brought plenty of rain with it. These are pictures from Sarah Hodge. You can see the water rising on Shuley Avenue here in Buffalo. More than 2,000 people lost power during the storm. We just checked. Right now, 295 NYSEG and 689 National Grid customers in Erie County are still without power. Foreign meteorologist Andrew Baglini joins us with an updated look at the conditions. Andrew?
Yeah, Callan, conditions improving. It'll be much quieter the rest of tonight. We still have some heavy rain, though, in part of our viewing area. Let's head right to 4 on Doppler radar and take a look. We see the line of slow-moving downpours down in southeastern Cattaraugus County, the same area that was under a tornado warning earlier this evening. But that extends into Allegheny County, and most of that activity now east of Wyoming and Genesee counties. But we also have a secondary line of showers that have developed off of Lake Erie, passing through the Buffalo South towns, Blaisdell, East Aurora, West Falls, Eden, and that's moving toward Attica as well. So we're not completely done with the rain. Those showers should mostly stay south of Buffalo the rest of tonight. Now, take a look at the bigger picture. You see quieter weather heading our way from the west, a high pressure that'll be building in throughout the day tomorrow. Some of that cooler air overnight moving over relatively warm lake waters, though, could give a little bit of lake enhancement to those showers around the metro area, again, that I'm expecting to continue for the next few hours. Will be much more scattered in nature. Temperatures right now in the low 70s across the Niagara frontier, some mid-60s for you down in the southern tier. Not as breezy as it was earlier this afternoon, much less energy in the atmosphere, but still a few heavy downpours for a few of you, but for the most part, we are looking a lot quieter. Coming up in my full forecast, we'll take a look ahead to your Sunday and the week ahead, Callan.
All right, thanks, Andrew. We want to see your photos and videos from this storm. Email them to News 4 or post them on our social media pages. The rain stalled an emergency drill at the Buffalo Niagara Airport this evening. Once the storm passed, hundreds of first responders and volunteers staged a full-scale disaster training on the tarmac. The drill was ordered by the Federal Aviation Administration. News 4's Nick Quattrini has been following the story all night and explains why it's so important. Nick?
Callan, first responders treated this exercise as if it was a real-world scenario requiring a massive police, fire, and EMS response at the Buffalo Niagara International Airport.
Thousands of planes seamlessly take off and land at the Buffalo Niagara International Airport every year. But what if the unexpected happened?
The scenario with the exercise is an aircraft is landing into Buffalo. It's scheduled here for Buffalo, and it slides off the runway and strikes an airfield piece of equipment.
More than 80 volunteers were loaded on this plane, a Boeing 727. The plane, which is used for training purposes, is set up for exercises like this one. Once underway, the simulated victims will be taken off and triaged based off their injuries.
This is a third alarm. So we're going to get multiple agencies. We'll have 9 volunteer departments coming, plus the city of Buffalo. On the fire side of things, on the EMS side of things, you're going to have Twin City, AMR, Mercy Flight, and then we have a variety of volunteer ambulances. We're testing, having them to come in to help transport the number of victims that we have to get off.
And the exercise goes beyond the tarmac. About 30 people acted as concerned family or friends waiting inside of the terminal, and another 20 or 30 people were sent to ECMC's emergency room. The strong rainstorms delayed the exercise, but it was the perfect weather for the simulation. After the threat of lightning went away, it was go time. Dozens of fire trucks, ambulances, and police cars converged on the scene.
We'll evaluate today's exercise. We'll evaluate it from different points. And then in October, November, we'll have a meeting where we'll review it all. And then we'll take those plans back and revamp our emergency plan as it is and make more changes as we go. It's a continual service.
And the assistant chief said that this kind of exercise, the scale of an exercise, is mandated by the FAA, and it is required every 3 years, but they do smaller exercises almost every day. Reporting in the studio, Nick Quattrini, News 4 at 11.
In our other top stories, a man has died after Buffalo police say his vehicle lost control and crashed into a tree on the edge of MLK Park. The crash happened just before midnight at Fillmore Avenue in North Parade. This is video sent to us by a viewer. Police say the driver was traveling at a high speed and lost control, then sideswiped a light pole before hitting the tree. A passenger in the car was taken to ECMC with serious injuries. Developing in Syria tonight, the U.S. admits a botched airstrike killed 83 people and injured at least 120 others. Military officials say they thought they were hitting ISIS in this area you see. According to a Russian major general, 4 U.S. planes carried out 4 strikes. At least 62 of the victims were Syrian soldiers. The U.S. expressed its regret for the, quote, unintentional loss of life. Russia is blaming the U.S. for failing to coordinate the airstrike. We are going to take another live look in New York City right now. The New York Fire Department says at least 25 people were hurt in an explosion in Manhattan. City officials are holding a news conference shortly. We do plan on bringing that to you live. Now, this blast came hours after a device exploded in Seaside Park, New Jersey. That pipe bomb in New Jersey went off as thousands of runners were set to participate in a charity 5K race. Brooke Silva-Braga has the latest on the investigation in New Jersey.
The explosion blew a hole in this plastic trash can just as runners in the Semper Fi charity race were due to pass around 9:30 this morning.
I heard it and I yelled to my neighbor and said, "What was that?"
But heavy turnout for the race, benefiting Marines and sailors, slowed registration and delayed the start. No runners were on the course and no one was hurt.
That was actually a very good thing, because had it not been delayed, we would have been running by the where the explosive device was.
A law enforcement official says 3 small pipes were tethered together. All had explosives, but only one went off. New Jersey Congressman Tom MacArthur was briefed on the investigation.
It was clearly intended to go off at a certain hour, and so there was definitely intent to hurt people.
And we know that because it was on a timer?
Yeah, I don't want to get into the details, but only because I don't want to get ahead of the FBI and compromise what they're doing.
Residents were escorted back to their homes just after 6 in the evening. Brooke Silva-Braga for CBS News, Seaside Park, New Jersey.
In Philadelphia, police say a gunman who killed 1 woman and injured several others had a criminal record. The Philadelphia police commissioner says last night, 25-year-old Nicholas Glenn walked up to a patrol car and shot Sergeant Sylvia Young at least 8 times in her protective vest and arm. Then he opened fire on a nearby bar, shooting a security guard in the leg. Police say he then grabbed a woman at the bar and used her as a shield before shooting her in the leg. Officials then say Glenn fled from the bar and fired multiple rounds into a random car, killing a woman and critically injuring a man.
To go down and to so violently fire upon so many different people who basically have no issue with you and didn't have any encounters with you previously, and to do this like this, I mean, it was just absolutely horrific.
Officers cornered Glenn in an alley where they shot and killed him. A University of Pennsylvania officer was also wounded in the attack. Both he and the police sergeant are in stable condition tonight. Police say they found a letter on Glenn describing his hatred for police and probation officers. Finding a cure, how Western New Yorkers are raising awareness about a disease that claims the lives of so many. And setting sail, the story behind this historic ship docked at Canalside for the weekend.
is sponsored by Kelvin's Leather and Furniture Gallery.
Social Security. It was put in place to financially take care of you when you retire. We all pay for it, but many are worried it will run out.
We're spending more than we're taking in.
The future of Social Security and why you should start saving now. Monday on News 4 at 6.
Make the most of fall moments with Tim Hortons French Vanilla Cappuccinos. 3 delicious flavors to warm you up and help make this a season to remember. Come into Tim Hortons and try a small classic chai or pumpkin spice French vanilla for only $1.
Save up to $12,000 on new 2016 Ford F-150s and Super Duties. Just announced. First responders save an additional $2,000. That's right. First responders save up to $14,000.
Come see for yourself what it means to receive the Basil Pledge.
It's never been easier or faster to shop Bon-Ton. Introducing Buy Online, Pick Up in Store. Shop for what you want when you want it. Simply shop Bon-Ton.com, select Pick Up in Store, and place your order online. We'll contact you when your order is ready for pickup at your nearest store in as little as a few hours. Plus, with our dedicated pickup service desk, it's never been easier or faster to order today and wear it tonight. Bon-Ton, your store, your style.
Come see what the #1 volume selling Ford Lincoln dealer in the state can do for you. Like a new 2017 Ford Fusion SE for just $179 a month with 0 down payment. Or a new 2017 Ford Escape SE front wheel drive just $169 a month with 0 down. Both leases are 0 down payment, just first payment, tax, acquisition, and registration fees due at signing. Are you a first responder? Save even more with Ford's First Responder Appreciation Program at West Hurd.
Welcome to West Hurd, New York.
At Tim Hortons, get 2 breakfast sandwiches for $4, served on your choice of a grilled wrap, biscuit, or English muffin. So you can mix and match, switch things up. It's really up to you. Tim's 2 for $4 breakfast sandwich deal at Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop.
See it, shoot it, and send it to WIVB.com with Report It, sponsored by Mattress Firm.
If you're
From Williamsville to Orchard Park and covering all of Western New York, this is News 4. We're for Buffalo.
They don't want to know that they have Alzheimer's, but the sooner you know, the more you can survive.
One Western New York man is sharing his story about his connection to Alzheimer's. The disease is the 6th leading cause of death in the United States. Efforts here in Western New York are underway to find a cure to this disease once and for all. News 4's Marissa Perlman explains.
I sort of look at it that my life was a preparation for me now.
At 8 years old, Dave Donlag saw his great-grandmother go through Alzheimer's.
I was the only one that she recognized. She didn't recognize anybody else in the family.
His aunt, great-aunt, and grandmother also all passed away from the disease. And now Donlag faces the same fate as many here at the Walk to End Alzheimer's in Delaware Park.
When you first get diagnosed and you hear it could be anywhere from 18 months to 15 years, and you don't know where you fall in that scale.
2 years after his diagnosis with dementia, luckily it's progressing at a slow rate. And his wife Donna has been there from day one. They've been married for 37 years now.
It was cute.
We were best friends for about 6 months, and I asked her to marry me, and we got married a month later.
Donna knows this will affect her too. Alzheimer's has a major impact on caregivers. But for many at the Walk, it's this community that keeps them going. Hundreds support the cause because the disease touches so many.
They don't want to know that they have Alzheimer's, but the sooner you know, the more you can survive, can live. And that's what David's doing. He's living.
Leaders with the Walk to End Alzheimer's say they will find a cure, but in the meantime, there are resources and support groups available for those fighting this.
This is a deadly disease, but to know that somebody's there to assist you, help walk you through the process, and comfort and encourage you is amazing.
Reporting in Buffalo, Marissa Perlman, News 4.
Well, it looked like they had some gray skies earlier today, but certainly nothing like what we saw tonight.
No.
Is it mostly out of the way for now?
Yes, it's mostly out of the way. We have a few leftover showers, and there's so much moisture still in the atmosphere that even a few of these showers can bring some brief downpours. But we had a lot of heavy rain earlier this morning. It was just very spotty coverage, and then a lot of rain-free time as expected. But this evening, these showers and thunderstorms really blew up. It was impressive and at times a little scary and a little dangerous. Multiple severe thunderstorm warnings that were in effect earlier, and that includes that tornado warning down in southern Cattaraugus County. Right now, things looking a lot quieter on forward Doppler radar. We have those showers now pushing off to the east. We still have a little bit of rain down in southern Cattaraugus and Allegheny counties, but a secondary line of showers right around the metro area. Less impressive looking, but still some downpours possible. It's mainly brushing across the south towns at the moment. Now, we'll wait to see official rainfall totals come in, and Kaylee Went will have that covered for you tomorrow. But here's a look at some of the radar estimates, and very impressive, well over an inch and a half, two, and in some spots even 2.5 inches of rain, and it came pretty quickly. So we did see some brief flooding, but long-term flooding not a concern here. We definitely need the rain, and this is the silver lining, good news for the drought situation. This rain moving off to the east, a few rumbles of thunder here and there, a couple of showers off of Lake Erie, but a lot quieter weather moving in from the Great Lakes. So the computer forecast model has, again, that batch of rain off to the east. Now, over the next few hours, we could see a little bit of lake enhancement with these showers, mainly around the south town, southern Erie County, and along the Chautauqua Ridge. So we'll keep an eye out for that, but we're not looking at anything terribly heavy, nothing nearly on the scale of what we saw earlier this evening. Waking up tomorrow morning to mostly cloudy skies, a few scattered showers, mostly south and east of Buffalo. Into the afternoon, I actually expect to see some breaks of sunshine. Chance of a pop-up shower or maybe even a thunderstorm tomorrow afternoon, but for the most part, coverage very spotty, generally rain-free. To wrap up the weekend, Monday looking nice. We'll see the sunshine returning, high pressure building in, and that's it as we head into the week. So a quick recap. We have a few of those showers and thunderstorms still from Cattaraugus and Allegheny counties towards central New York. Those are slowly moving off to the east. A few lingering showers around the metro area, maybe a few gusts of wind, but for the most part, quieter. Just a little bit rainy in the south towns. Lingering rain showers for tomorrow will diminish to the south and east, and we should see some sunny breaks getting into the afternoon. Temperature still managing mid-70s, and we'll have a little breeze out of the southwest around 8 to 16 miles an hour. Things even quieter this week. Monday, mix of clouds and sunshine, mid to upper 70s. Tuesday, there's a very weak disturbance moving through. I'm thinking mostly sunshine, but it could bring us maybe a pop-up thunder shower at most. But for the most part, we are dry this week. Lots of sunshine Tuesday, Wednesday into Thursday, and staying above average as well. Temperatures, we should be right around 70 degrees. We're in the mid to upper 70s all week long. So the last week of summer will certainly be feeling like it. Few showers possible by the weekend.
All right. Thanks, Andrew. We are following breaking news in New York City. 25 people were hurt after a dumpster explosion in Chelsea. Just into our newsroom right now, NYPD Special Ops just posted this on Twitter, saying a possible secondary device has been located at 27th Street, 6th to 7th Avenues. NYPD investigations are ongoing and avoid that area. Now, we have been waiting for a press conference to start. New York police are supposed to be addressing the media any minute now. They were expected to address the media at 11 o'clock. It's now much later than that, but we are waiting for them. And as soon as they start, we will bring you that live right here on News 4. Watch News 4 Wake Up and check WIVB.com for any details as the situation progresses. Again, we are waiting for this live press conference to begin from New York City about an explosion that officials say injured 25 people. We're going to be going to sports after this break as the Bills try to figure out their offense while the UB Bulls fight for a win tonight in Nevada. Plus, back on the ice, the Sabres Prospect Challenge underway at Harbor Center. Highlights after this break.
Warn Weather is sponsored by Stockmore. You get more with Stockmore.
Monday morning on News 4 Wake Up, the new research about personality types. Which one scientists found to be the most common?
Summer winding down next week. I'll let you know if it will feel like it in my 4-1 forecast.
Plus, any breaking overnight news Monday starting at 4:30 a.m. Help beat cancer. September 23rd, join us for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society's Light the Night Walk in Delaware Park. I'm Jordan Williams. Form a team and help us fund treatments to save lives. Call 834-2578 or go to lightthenight.org.
It's Truck Month at Joe Basil Chevrolet.
Today's a great day to save up to 30% off new 2016 Silverados, or lease for just $249 a month. That's right, up to 30% off new 2016 Silverados, or lease for just $249 a month.
Joe Basil Chevrolet, the largest volume dealer of any maker model in Western New York. 5111 Transit Road, Lancaster.
Basil, just great deals.
Across New York State, from Long Island to Buffalo, from Rochester to the Hudson Valley, from Albany to Utica. Creative business incentives, infrastructure investment, university partnerships, and the lowest taxes in decades are creating a stronger economy and the right environment in New York State for business to thrive. Let us help grow your companies tomorrow, today, at business.ny.gov.
6 nights for 2 in Italy. It's a dream vacation you could win during the anniversary sale at Raymore and Flanagan. Honoring over 6 decades in business, everything is on sale. Save up to $400 on dining and bedrooms. Over $800 on sofas and sectionals. Queen Sealy Posturepedic.
To a press conference right now as officials address an explosion they say injured 25 people this evening in New York City. Let's take a listen.
New York City at this point in time from any terror organization. So as we are analyzing what happened here, we are doing it against the backdrop where we have no credible and specific threat at this moment. But we do want to be very clear. The early indications, the initial indications is this was an intentional act. We're going to have a lot more to say in the coming hours as we have more detailed analysis, but we believe at this point in time this was an intentional act. I want to assure all New Yorkers that the NYPD and all other agencies are at full alert and that our anti-terror capacity in particular is at full alert, our Critical Response Command and our other key units, our Strategic Response Group, our Emergency Services Unit, all are on alert and all are dealing with this situation and being vigilant all over the city at this point in time. And we have in this city the most advanced anti-terror capacity of any city in this country, and obviously the largest police force of any city in the country, all ready to ensure our safety. Now, I want to be clear, whatever the cause, whatever the intention here, New Yorkers will not be intimidated. We are not going to let anyone change who we are or how we go about our lives. And we have the best police force in the country and a number of other key agencies, FDNY, OEM, etc., making sure we will be safe. We are at this point, of course, tracing every lead and every potential. It's too early to give you any details of the investigation because it has just begun over the last few hours. So I want to say up front, we're not going to go into a lot of detail about what we're finding so far in the investigation. That will take certainly more hours before we can give you more. But we do want to urge all New Yorkers, anyone who may have information related to this incident, anyone who is an eyewitness, anyone who may have video, the NYPD needs that. Please reach out immediately if you have any information that we can use. Call 1-800-577-TIPS. 1-800-577-TIPS if you have any pertinent information. Finally, a second site as we speak is being treated by the NYPD. It is 27th Street between 6th and 7th Avenues. There's an investigation underway and a substantial NYPD presence on that street, and that street has been cleared as this investigation continues. With that, I want to turn it over to Commissioner James O'Neill.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. So at approximately 8:30 this evening, officers from the 10th Precinct were on patrol, driving westbound on West 23rd Street when they witnessed a large explosion in front of 131 West 23rd Street. The officers immediately called for additional units and ambulances. The NYPD bomb squad and the FBI Joint Terrorist Task Force were requested to respond. As of this time, the exact cause of the explosion has not been determined. Investigation into this incident is active, and at this time, an extensive search is being conducted. As the mayor spoke, there's an ongoing situation on 27th Street right now. The area around the explosion site is being treated as...
You are listening to a live press conference from New York City as officials address an explosion that injured 25 people. As you just heard, Mayor de Blasio said that this was an intentional act, but right now there is no credible or specific threat to New Yorkers. We will have more information on our website, WIVB.com. You can also watch News 4 Wake Up in the morning for the latest information.
Now, News 4 continues with the latest in sports.
We haven't had continuity, Buffalo Bills, and what has it gotten us? So let's try something new, right? And what's the definition of insanity? So, and if you look at most of the teams that are consistently competing, they've had continuity.
Well, forget all the Bills head coaching changes or player personnel changes in recent years. They now have their 11th offensive coordinator in 17 seasons. Continuity nowhere to be found in Buffalo. It took 2 weeks to fire Greg Roman, and now it's another Rex Ryan disciple, this time Anthony Lynn, the running backs coach, who takes over the offense. It's the first time Lynn has ever served as an offensive coordinator in the NFL. He's coached running backs the past 13 seasons, and you could say this, the Bills led the NFL in rushing under Greg Roman, but it was Lynn who coached up the guys who took the carries. Now it's his chance to also call plays. Rex Ryan gave us a subtle hint at what he'd like to see change.
I think we have a lot of talent on offense. I believe that, and I believe we're going to do what we can to put the ball in our playmakers' hands, and I think Anthony will do that.
Our bread and butter will change, and we'll have things, as we go through the week, we'll go through the process a little bit differently of how we learn it, and we'll see. I'll be one of the first to see it on next Sunday when we play the Cardinals.
I'm excited for him. Like I said, he's been a coach in the league for a long time. This opportunity is probably overdue, so I'm excited for him in the future, and we'll get to work on Monday and we'll see how it pans out.
So with the Bills 0-2, could the UB Bulls give Buffalo its first football win of the season? On the road tonight in Reno, they started around 9 Eastern, taking on Nevada. The 6'7" freshman Tyree Jackson gets the start at QB, but it's the Wolfpack quarterback Tyler Stewart who gets in the end zone first. QB keeper at 7-0 Nevada. Now, UB has had its moments in this game. Jonathan Hawkins up the gut in the first quarter for big yards, but UB could not score in the drive. Then later, it's Jackson on the QB keeper, just a taste of what he can do. Hasn't been good passing in this game, but the run game was there for him. But again, no points for the Bulls, and Nevada would make him pay. Later, it's James Butler up the middle. He's over 100 yards. Nevada currently leading 31-0. That's sports. We're back after this break.
Well, I get to do something that I love every single day. I'm helping people to solve their problems. And that is a very gratifying feeling at the end of the day.
Hurry into your neighborhood value for Fall Value Days. UGL Drylock Latex Masonry Waterproofer is now $19.88 a gallon. Save $7. Save 50% on the Linzer 5-piece brush set. Now only $1.97. This fall, shop easy, shop value.
The Toyota Tundra is built to last. It has been carefully crafted to stand the test of time with features as big and bold as the jobs you need to use it for. In fact, 90% of Tundras sold in the last 10 years are still on the road today. Rest assured, the Tundra is made for the long road ahead. Tested, trusted Toyota. Right now, lease a new Tundra for $389 a month or get 1.9% APR financing for 60 months. Find yours at buyatoyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
I'm Tom Reed, and I approve this message.
DC John Plum is running for Congress, but won't tell us his positions.
I haven't got a specific tax break proposal.
Or answer any questions.
Would you have voted for that?
Are you committed to remaining in the district regardless of the outcome?
I think life is fluid.
So the only things we do know about DC John is that he's all in for Hillary and paid for by Nancy Pelosi.
I say that when we're sitting in Klein's Music Hall, it's like sitting in the middle of a cello. It's inspiring to have a partner like M&T because I know how important it is to them that great art comes to life in Buffalo. They've changed life.
New York officials just updated us on the explosion in a Chelsea neighborhood. Mayor Bill de Blasio says the explosion was intentional, but there is no evidence it was an act of terrorism. 29 people were hurt. 24 of those were taken to the hospital. A second explosive device has been found. Police are still investigating. They say all of this information is preliminary. Watch News 4 Wake Up for the latest on the investigation. We'll be right back.
Scores for You is sponsored by your local Toyota dealer. Toyota, let's go places.
Value City Furniture presents How to Buy the Perfect Mattress. First, ask yourself, are you avoiding shopping for a new mattress because you think mattress shopping is anything but a comfortable experience? Wake up and head to Value City Furniture. Our unique 3-step process makes finding the perfect Serta or Beauty Rest mattress so easy, you can almost do it in your sleep.
Oh, wow.
Perfect. And that's how to buy the perfect piece at Value City Furniture.
It's Bonton's Goodwill sale, September 14th through October 1st. For each item donated, receive a coupon good for up to an extra 25% off almost everything. Even save on cosmetics and fragrances. Bonton, your store, your style.
Westher is Buffalo's #1 volume General Motors retailer. And there's more. Now, Westher has $2 million in General Motors bonus tag cash to share with you. More than any other dealer. Cash, more qualifying GM vehicles, more convenient GM locations. Westher and General Motors, more savings to you.
Welcome to Westher, New York.
You love the quality of Raymore and Flanigan furniture, so you'll love all of our mattress choices. Up to 60 styles. That's like 60 different ways to sleep. So next time you're shopping for a mattress to attach to that brand new bed frame, talk to our mattress experts. And our prices? The lowest in town or your money back.
The choice is simple. Love to sleep? You'll love Raymore and Flanigan. 2 names say it all.
It's Bonton.
Thanks for watching News 4 at 11. We hope you have a great night.
Fall moments with Tim Hortons French